Okay, I am making this video because I recently went to Sally's Beauty Supply and I bought a lot of stuff so that I could dye the ends of my hair pink, which is basically dip dyeing, and there have been countless videos about that on YouTube, so I'm not going to get into what that is because that's what Google is for. But, so basically I did a lot of research about it because I have, as you can see, I have very dark hair in comparison to the blonde color that it needs to be, so I have to dye it, and before I dye it, I have to bleach it, is what I mean. And so a lot of people before me have achieved the light pink, the pastel pink hair that I want, and I essentially want it to be just probably this much at my ends, and my hair, I don't know if you can see it, it's actually clipped up. It's a lot longer than this right now, so I don't want to do a lot of it since it's my first time, and if I screw it up, it'll be easy for me to just cut the ends if it's really that awful. And if I get it right the first time, I can always go back in and fix it. So essentially, for the sake of ease, what I ended up buying from Sally's, the first thing I bought was this. This is the Flash Lightning bleaching kit from Manic Panic, and this costs me about $9 without tax or anything, so I assume it's about $10. And what you get in here is you get these instructions, which tell you how to do a test strip of your hair and to bleach the whole thing to whatever color it is that you're trying to achieve. You get a 30 volume cream developer in this tiny little bottle. It's really only probably one or two uses out of that, depending on how long or short your hair is. For my purposes, I can probably use it more than once, since it's just my ends. And this is the powdered bleach. It's not a whole lot, as you can tell. I mean, it's pretty tiny. That's all that all comes inside this little tub also, which is where you essentially mix the bleach before you use it. So it comes with a hair cap that you can, and gloves, which are, I mean, you don't want to get the bleach on your hands, that would be pretty painful. So it gives you two disposable gloves, and, mix it up in here with a brush. So it's not bad for $10. I mean, you get a lot of the things that you would be buying separately, but all together in one little kit, which is pretty helpful. So that's why I bought that from Manic Panic as opposed to just buying a tub of bleach and developer on my own. A, because I don't really know if I'm gonna need that much later, and B, it's for the convenience factor. It's all together. So I purchased that. I did buy this, which is it's from Ion Color Brilliance. You can see it there. The color's not really accurate. It's more of a violet color. I guess you can, I don't know, the lighting in here is awful. So basically this is to mix everything. They have a measurement kind of system thing inside of the cup, and you can see how much you're pouring into it if you're going to do a color and developer separate for something else. I figure for my purposes, I don't really want to dirty, a perfectly good bowl or Tupperware, whatever kind of thing you use. I'm sure I have something junky that I could use, but I'd rather just buy something. This cost me, I think it was less than $2, so thought why not. And this is the color. I'm gonna do my ends. This is Manic Panic Cotton Candy Pink, and I do realize, I did my research, I realized that this is not the most, it's not going to last that long. It's probably going to fade very quickly, but because this is my first go at it also, I didn't want anything more permanent than this. I did read up, for those of you who are, looking for something stronger, I did read that Special Effects Cupcake Pink is also very good if you want to achieve that pastel color. It's good to dilute it, but you'll also get a vibrant pink from it if you, use it unconcentrated and you don't dilute it with anything else. Maybe I'll use it next time. I do figure though, I'm not. I like to change my mind a lot, and I do love pink. It's my favorite color. I mean, you can see I have my nails pink. I have a pink curtain behind me. Um, pink was the logical thing, but if I do continue to, dye my ends different colors once it fades, I want the flexibility of being able to change it, whatever color I'd like to change it that day or that week or that month. Um, okay, so there's that. I did buy. I don't actually know if I needed this, but I did buy a 10 volume cream developer by Salon Care, as you can see. Um, I initially bought this to dilute with the Manic Panic, but then I read something that said Manic Panic has developer in it and that could alter the color. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use this yet. I might, maybe. If not, you can dilute it with white conditioner, like a cream conditioner, nothing that's kind of transparent or, you know, anything like that. Because really, this in its by itself will probably give you a brighter pink than what I'm hoping to achieve. I suppose you could just use this straight, and after one or two washes, you'll probably get the color that you want. But I'm impatient. I don't really want to wait that long, and so I didn't do that. What I did end up buying also, a lot of people talk about shimmer lights, and when you're bleaching your hair, you're going to probably encounter some brassy tones, reddish tones you do not want in your hair if you're gonna dye them a light color, especially like the light pink that I'm wanting to get. So I've read that Silver Lights is good. It's a shampoo and conditioner that you use in your hair, and it helps to reduce those tones that you don't want. But I did read a lot of things about it had an awful smell, and it stunk up the house, and it gave someone a headache. I think I can't even remember who I heard that from. If that was you, thank you for that video. But I did see this at Sally's, and this is shiny silver ultra. Where is this? Okay, and this is what it looks like. It's purple in the bottle. It's a dark purple, so it's probably not coming up on camera very good. This was $8.29 at Sally's. The Shimmer Lights was more, which is why I didn't purchase it also. Because I'm a college student, I'm on a budget, and if I can find something that's going to give me the same results for cheaper, that's what I'm going to go with. But the smell of this is like amazing. It smells so nice. It's like a lavender. It smells like any kind of regular shampoo. It doesn't have a stinky odor. So that's also what I liked about that. And I also bought the conditioner. That was also by Shiny Silver. This cost me $7.79, which is about $8. So together, I mean, it was about 16 bucks if my math is not too horrible. I am an English major, so that's not really my forte. But once I bleach my hair, I was gonna buy a toner separately, but I'm not an expert quite yet, so figured this was pretty much a no muss, no fuss alternative that will probably do what I need it to do, or at least help in some way. I also bought Ion Color Solutions Color Defense After Color Sealer, which it's basically to protect and keep your hair the color that you dyed it originally, and moisturize it, keep it healthy. I'm bleaching my hair. I want stuff that's gonna put the moisture back in it. So this was good. I paid, how much did I pay for this? I have my receipt right here. I think I paid I paid $5 for this, $4.99, something like that. So that's not too bad. I mean, obviously I'm going to get more than one use out of this. This is pretty large, and if I'm only going to use it on the tips of my hair, I might use it on my whole head, but this is pretty good for $5. Let's see. And then I also bought this from Ion, so this is the Deep Dealing Conditioning for Color Treated Hair. It's 100% vegan, and it's paraben free. It's called Color Defense Intense Moisture, which is pretty much, I'm probably going to get one or two uses out of this, depending on if you're using it for your whole head or just portions of your hair. I'm probably going to be able to squeeze two uses out of this, and this was like $1, I think. Something like that. I hate having to refer to this. I think it was 99 cents. I also basically bought a lot of these things because they were cheaper than other alternatives for the same product. So there were several of these. I ended up picking this one. So I have a lot of purple things actually, and I ended up buying these. I didn't need them because I didn't realize Manic Panic had gloves in the package, but you know, for all intents and purposes, I'm sure I will use them at some point. They're color track gloves. They're black reusable latex gloves. Latex gloves are medium. They're meant for obviously if you're coloring your hair and you know you don't want it to get underneath your fingers. I have long nails, so I don't know if you can see. So I didn't want to get things underneath the bed of my nails. It's kind of annoying to get out. And I was excited about this. I also bought scissors, shears for my hair. I cut my own bangs, which I kind of have to trim them anyway, but for all intents and purposes, I have been using scissors just laying around my house, which is not something that you want to do. I do it because it's what I had available to me up until this point. And I did a pretty okay job using them. It's more difficult, and obviously you're not going to get as sharp of a cut. It's going to be a little more annoying getting it to be perfectly even, which is why, I mean, you can see it's not perfect, but you know, it works for me. I'm not going to go to a salon every week to get my bangs trimmed. It's just not practical. And so I spent, these were $46.99 actually, so you spend about $50 on these. But I mean, if you know how to use them and you're doing it often, you're cutting your hair fairly often, it's worth it. You're saving money in the long run, you know. I mean, it used to cost me $20 to just do my bangs because, you know, you have to tip your stylist and whatnot, and you know, your bangs grow out quickly, so it seemed worth it to me. Okay, so this was excessively long, and I didn't mean to talk so much. I'm kind of sorry. Also, I look disgusting because I didn't put makeup on. I mean, it's just a video. I know that it's like the YouTube thing. You put on a whole face of makeup and then you talk at your webcam, but you know, this is what I look like. I usually wear makeup. It makes me look a lot better, but I doubt you guys care. So yeah, so I'm going to tackle, you know, doing the dip dye thing. I will see if I can record it and walk you guys through what I did. Hopefully it'll be helpful to someone else. I'm kind of nervous, but I figure it's just hair. It'll grow back. I have pretty long hair. It'll be fine. So yeah, and I'll let you guys know how the products were after I use them, and this will be a learning experience for everybody. So thanks for watching. Sorry I talk so much, and I will have a video up fairly soon, I think. Thanks.